Hey, I'm Cole. Welcome to another gathering of the anonymous Storytellers.
I'm Zen, the chaotic one. Also here to let you lovely listeners and viewers know we are resuming our reading of My Property Isn't Normal by Murderbird 17. We will start at part 5 today.
Hey, and I'm still Malcolm. Just want to say, missed y'all last week, but glad I'm back.
Hey, we all need some R&R, isn't that right, Cole?
Allows more time for scouting out stories and making scripts if needed. So, Malcolm, you want to kick us off?
Say less. My Property Isn't Normal by Murderbird 1717. I usually try to do some kind of intro to these podcasts, but today I'm too excited to take the time to do that. If you haven't read my previous posts, you should though. They are quite a bit more action-packed and explain all the events that led to where I am now. If you haven't read them, you won't have any idea what I'm talking about. Do y'all remember my last post when I joked about Mark being some kind of monster hunter or something? Well, I went through his computer, and I'll be damned if he isn't. He's got files on even more files about all these different tangibles, which I think means monsters. I even managed to find a file on Kalut. No wonder they didn't believe I had killed one. Apparently, Kalut is a creature in Native American mythology that is described as a furless dog-like thing. It does have fur on its paws, though, which supposedly makes it impossible to hear or track in the wild. Pretty tame so far, right? Don't worry, it gets better. Apparently looking at them is supposed to be immediate... Excuse me, jeez. It's supposed to immediately fry your brains and disorient you, making you an easy kill for the creature. But that didn't happen to me. The only reason I can think of for the mind cooker effect not happening to me is because I don't process things the same anymore. Not after the events that led me to live out here. Or maybe it wasn't even Kalut. There were a few details I didn't get to read because before I could finish, I felt a cold steel on my neck.
Malk had woken up and was now pressing the knife to my throat.
That's hilarious. What do you think you're doing with my computer?
The fuck does it look like? I'm trying to figure out who the man that passed out on my couch is.
Malk thought for a second, still not moving, the knife from my neck. Then he asked,
Why no? How did you knock me out? I know you have a dodgy history, but close quarter fighting is my specialty. But all I can remember is going to hit you, then it went dark.
Careful not to move and slit my own throat, I said.
Got desperate and went for a one-hit knockout. Frankly, your left hook is too slow to hit your opponent when you clearly telegraphed exactly what you were planning on doing with your hips. I dropped under the blow and threw an elbow at the bottom of your jaw.
The knife loosened a little.
You seem to know your stuff. Why pretend to be a dumbass then?
Excuse me. First of all, I'm not pretending to be anything. Second of all, fuck you.
The knife fell away completely now. I took the opportunity to turn and start asking my own questions.
So, are you an actual fucking monster hunter, huh?
Yeah, I guess I am.
So why is an organization that employs monster hunters also the owner of an organization that is helping me escape my past?
Mark winced this time. Not a good sign.
Oh, the organization that is claiming to help you escape Your past probably doesn't exist. My organization has many false companies that I use to gather intelligence and run experiments. I have reason to believe that they put you out here knowing about your past in an effort to see if anyone could survive in an area that is known for having an extremely high level of tangible activity. They also knew that if you were to die, they wouldn't have to worry about people looking for you. However, I also think that you have probably far surpassed their expectations. The higher ups haven't actually told me so, but they can't possibly expect anyone to kill Kalut on their own, or have fun with a creature like a flesh gate.
Holy shit. That was a lot taken. I took a deep breath, then cautiously asked,
What the fuck is a flesh gate?
Mark put both of his hands on his head and let out a...
Seriously, dude. Does anything even faze you? Like, flesh gates are those things you call pales? They're only level 4, but still, to most people to handle, or too much for most people to handle, let alone fuck with one on a regular basis like you claim to do.
There goes the fucking level of this thing again. I had seen various levels ranging from 2s and 3s all the way up into the hundreds on the reports that I read while browsing Mark's computer, but I had no clue what they were meant for.
What's all this level shit about? All the monsters on your computer have one, but I don't know what they mean.
Mark shot me an angry look. Guess he was still mad that I had gone through his shit.
We base a beast's strength on how many unarmed adult men we predict it could take down before being overwhelmed. One man is equal to one level.
Just then, remembered that the levels assigned the Kalut was 107.
So, hold up. Are you telling me that the Keela I killed was rated at
107.
No way. I knew about the mind-making stuff, but the thing was no larger than a golden retriever. No way in hell it could kill 107 people.
Your people predict that dog thing could kill 107 people?
No, dumbass. They predicted it could kill 106, then lose at the 107th.
I had trouble believing him.
Look, Mark. I read about how they can cook your brain when you look at them, but I stared the thing in its eyes, and it had no effect on me at all.
I really don't know. And that's why I didn't believe it when I first heard that some dude claimed to have shot a Kalut to death on Reddit. What really confused me is why the higher-ups decided it was worth getting a team to go investigate. Now I know that they were fully aware of the caliber of the shit that happens here. Speaking of caliber, can I see the gun that you used on the Kalut?
Damn it! I knew this was gonna happen as soon as I mentioned the gun in my posts. The organization had no gun rule for me, which is why it was a pretty big deal that the lady in the tree had helped me get my hands on one. But now they knew, and they weren't going to let me keep it.
Fuck off, dude. I'm keeping the gun whether your bosses want me to or not.
To my surprise, Mark looked generally confused by my sudden response.
I don't want to take your fucking gun. I just want to see it. A normal pistol should be able to kill a Kalut with one shot, no matter how perfect the aim is. I need to see what makes this gun different, and bring the bullets too. They are what I'm really interested in.
He really didn't know about them. I haven't given about it. Weird. I reluctantly went into my room and retrieved my trusty 45 caliber stick and the only box of ammo I had left. I started off with 2 large boxes of bullets, but Over time, my supply was whittled down to just half of a box. As soon as I dropped the robin and ammo onto the coffee table, Monk immediately started inspecting one of my bullets.
Knew it. Do you even know what these are called?
45 caliber?
Without looking up from the bullet, Monk began to explain.
These are NAT rounds, specially designed to deal with unholy creatures of chaos. They are created when the metals used to make the bullets are blessed by a Native American shaman and medicine men. You can tell what they are by the slight warmth they give off and the small vibrations you can feel when you squeeze them between your fingers. However, these are the most active rounds I have ever come into contact with. They are much warmer and vibrate more than the rounds that are issued. If that lady in the tree gave you these, she is likely more powerful than you realize.
Monk looked up, maybe expecting some type of awe at this revelation.
Well, that's neat.
I responded somewhat dumbfounded. I guess it was cool to have enhanced bullets and all, but it didn't much change in the grand scheme of things. Kind of like how your car's speedometer goes up to 120 miles per hour. Most people don't even drive that fast, but it's cool to know that when the time comes you might be able to. Then again, I guess the magic bullets come in handy when I shot the killer, as well as a few other things, so maybe I should be more grateful. Before Mock could scold me again for my lack of reaction to his astounding observations, we were interrupted by a knocking on the door. We look over to see one of the three guys Mock had been walking with when he first arrived. Through the window in my door, we could see him frantically beating on the wood and looking over his shoulder.
Mark, it attacked the van. Holy shit, Jack is dead and Phillips is hurt bad. Come help me carry him, please.
Monk started to jump up, then caught himself.
Oh, this thing is good. It's almost got me a second time. It almost got me a second time. Shit. And it's almost got me with the fucking help me techniques as well.
I started to smile. At least Monk wasn't a complete dumbass. I watched Skinny as he began that stupid grin he always did when he got figured out. Then he darted off. Not much has happened over the past few days. I'm starting to get used to my new roommate. I'll still keep you all posted though. Something wild is bound to happen sooner or later. Especially with all the patrols Monk is making us go on. Cole signing off for now. Just so you guys know, the rest of the recording is lost, so we won't have a talk about what happened. I had to redub a few things, so I was able to scavenge as much. So thanks for listening, as always. We are Anonymous Storytellers, and I'm Cole, and you guys have a lovely rest of your day.